Podnation.
Okay, to add your first podcast, click on New Podcast. In the title, I'm going to put Podnation. In the description, I will write a community of and for podcasters. And in the main topic of my podcast, I'm going to choose education. I click on the option to save and create my podcast. Now let's create a cover. What you can do is, if you already have a cover, you just have to click on upload an image and that's it. But if we want Podnation to create a cover for us, the first thing is to choose two colors that identify your podcast. I'm going to choose dark red and mustard yellow. We click on create cover and Podnation creates a cover for me. And I don't like this emoji, so I'm going to click on change emoji and I'm going to find a microphone. Where is it? Here it is. We select a cover, we wait for it to load, and we click on save and see the site of my podcast down here. We click it. And to add additional information, go to the left menu and select the option to edit podcast. The title and description are all very good. We are going to add the languages of our podcast, in this case English. We select the time zone. I'm going to put Bogota, Lima, Quito, Rio Branco. We continue with the number 2 categorization. Here is. Okay. And Podnation asks me what other topic my podcast have. I'm going to select how to. In the type of podcast, I will select the option podcast by episodes. In the design, I already have my cover ready, and for the design of the podcast page, I can choose between two options. The Queen, that is this, and the Compact. I'm going to choose the Queen. We continue with step 4 of credits and options. Here you have to put the name of the creator of the podcast, the author's email, copyright, and make it clear whether or not there is an explicit languages. As keywords, I will write Podnation, hosting, and podcast. Put the keywords that are related to your shows. And step 5 is to add the podcast to the directories. I will explain this to you in another video. Now we are going to save and see my podcasts, and we already have our first podcast added with the name, description, and cover.
Podnation.